What if I told you that if you were born within a very specific 10-year window, you might be standing on the brink of one of the greatest opportunities in modern history? And according to the idea we're about to explore, it has absolutely nothing to do with luck.
And no, this isn't some sci-fi headline from the future. The theory we're diving into today says this is happening for some people right now. And it all starts at a very specific point in time.
So, picture this. It's 2026. A 24-year-old glances at his phone and sees he's made $47,000 overnight. Now, to understand how he got there, we don't look at what he did. We have to look at when he was born.
He was born in 1998, the very same year Google first fired up its servers. And that timing is everything. Because what happened to this guy isn't just some one-off fluke in this theory. It's a pattern. It's about a very unique group of people whose brains were developing in perfect sync with the rise of the internet, and you guessed it, artificial intelligence. They're not quite Gen Z, they're not quite millennials, they're something else entirely.
They're called the bridge generation. And if you were born in these years, this is for you. Because the data that's coming out about what this generation can do is, well, it's frankly staggering.
I mean, just look at this. Recent research from Stanford shows that this generation is building AI companies at 4 times the rate of any other age group. 4 times. And the theory isn't that they're just smarter, but that their brains were literally wired differently from the ground up.
An MIT study actually backs this up. It found that the bridge generation can mentally juggle 7 to 9 different digital things at once. Apps, chats, websites. Compare that to just 2 to 4 for older generations. What some people might call being distracted, neuroscientists call parallel processing capability. And that changes everything about how they use AI.
For most older folks, AI is kind of like a calculator. You put one thing in, you get one thing out. It's a tool. But for the bridge generation, it's more like a second brain. It's this seamless, intuitive flow between tons of different tasks and ideas, all at once. Let's make this a little more real and look at a few examples.
Okay, first up, let's talk about the AI whisperer. We'll call him Marcus. Now, Marcus doesn't just write prompts for AI. He actually thinks in prompts. It's a completely different way of approaching problems, and the results, well, you're about to see. $340,000. That's how much his account is up in just 6 months in this example. And that's not from an inheritance, it's not from some lucky crypto pick, it's from a system he built himself.
So, how did he do it? He built a personal AI agent that just hunts. It scans the market 24/7, finds these tiny, mispriced stock options that Wall Street misses, and then automatically trades them for him. He basically found a glitch in the financial matrix, all because he knows how to talk to AI.
And that's his whole philosophy right there. To him, AI isn't a tool to be commanded, it's a partner to think with. This perspective is a huge advantage, and we see it pop up again in our next example.
All right, this is the platform native. Let's call him Jake. Now, Jake never learned from a textbook. He learned from YouTube tutorials. His entire education was on-demand and decentralized, and that gave him a totally different way of looking at how you build a business. $890,000 a month in recurring revenue. Just let that sink in. He hypothetically launched his company only 4 months ago with 0 funding. I mean, that kind of speed is almost impossible to understand with a traditional mindset. He built AI-powered video tools that work the way his brain works. Fast, intuitive, and doing multiple things at once. And his team? Get this. It's just him. Him and his AI. That's the new definition of leverage.
You see, for Jake, the line between human and artificial intelligence is, well, it's kind of irrelevant. It's all just intelligence, something you can apply to solve problems. And that simple shift in thinking unlocks a crazy amount of potential.
And finally, let's meet the digital empath. We'll call her Sarah. She didn't grow up at the park. Her playground was Discord servers and Reddit forums. She gets digital communities and how algorithms work on a native level. It's a kind of social fluency that older generations just don't have.
$1.2 million. That's the value of the contracts she signed last quarter in this model. She's translating her native understanding of online culture into a skill that Fortune 500 companies are desperate to get their hands on.
She uses AI to spot trends and then creates marketing that feels totally authentic because for her, it is. She's not guessing what her generation wants. She is her generation. So why does all this matter so much right at this very moment?
Because this is the year the entire game changes. Projections are showing a massive acceleration in automation. We're talking huge chunks of white-collar tasks and middle management jobs just disappearing. The whole idea of a traditional career path is quickly becoming a thing of the past.
And here is the most critical part. This innate generational advantage you might have, this superpower to think alongside AI, it's temporary. It has an expiration date. The second everyone else catches up, your superpower just becomes a common skill. This window isn't closing in 5 years, it's closing in months.
So you're at a crossroads. Two very clear paths. You can wait and see, watch other people build, tell yourself they got lucky, and then wake up in a couple of years wondering what happened. Or you can start now. Stop just consuming content and start building something. Pick one AI tool, master it, and go. The people winning with AI aren't necessarily the smartest. They're just the ones who start.
Your birth date gave you the right tools. The year 2026 is giving you the timing. This whole thing is happening right now. The only real question left is the one on your screen. What are you going to build?